we started with farmers markets was the first thing that we started with. And I guess back up, I guess we did sell eggs out of the front door of the farmhouse. It is great to be able to interact face to face with consumers. So it was a good experience. From there, we really focused on, we live, the farm here is 15, 20 minutes from Fort Wayne, Indiana, second largest city in Indiana, 200,000-300,000 people here. So we did develop a strategy with migrating customers from farmers markets to our on-farm store. So we kind of had that strategy going for a little bit, but it wasn't long. I would say within our first 5 years, we realized we were going to get burnt out just doing farmers markets. And around 2006, I think, is when my brother and I started transitioning towards how can we leverage, moving online. And at first it was just how can more people find out about us and come to our store. And then it became evident that we needed to get into buying clubs, because when we launched our website, I think it was in 2005 or 6, it became evident. I mean, back then, so Kyle, you were saying how hard it was back then. It was hard, but also the competition was very low. So that became, the internet was a perfect place to capture that niche, because someone did a Google search in Chicago and we were one of the first websites that came up. I mean, you didn't even have the retail stores that were trying to get those keywords. And so we had a lot of our people driving from Chicago, Indianapolis, Anthony, driving up to the farm, bringing their coolers and coming to our on-farm store. And so then we started, those customers, said, can you get a pickup location of some kind in our city? We'll help you out with that. We'll provide a pickup location. And that launched our pickup location business.
Around 2014, 2015, that's when you saw private equity and some venture capital get into this whole direct-to-consumer thing. Brands like ButcherBox and Crowd Cow started to enter market. And then even just retail, started carrying product from overseas. Grass-fed beef was in a lot of grocery stores. So it started getting noisier at that point. So a consumer to take time out of their Saturday to go meet our driver at a pickup location now became it used to be a convenient way to get access to a farm product.
Right.
But then that became very inconvenient. So that's what kind of pushed us. We're probably a little late to it, but that's what eventually pushed us to figure out, okay, how do we get product delivered to the customer's door? We did have a strong belief that convenience was a major driving factor.
We're 90% completely e-commerce now, home delivery we have about 14,000 active customers.
Wow.
We ship about 75,000 orders per year right now to home.
Damn.
So that is our core business. And like I say, it's weird. We've kind of had to change our mindset, from going from a farm to an e-commerce brand.